Spagooter, you didn't answer. You opening that Knob Creek 18 or what? I already opened up my Russell's Reserve 15. I'm already like a sixth of the way through it, dude. Dude, it is the best bourbon I've ever had in my life. There is no comparison. That 15 year is the shit. So like, Spagooter's almost got Spagooter. Last year, it had been 17 years since I last put on football pads. Today, or as of last week, it has been 18 years since I last put on football pads. That whiskey you were gonna drink was distilled the last year I put on football pads in high school. That's crazy to think about. That was like a lifetime ago for me. I don't know, like it just seems like another life ago. So you got to think like, what were you doing in 2005? You need to just get some Glencairns, dude. What are you doing? You're like drinking off these weird fucks. Like just order a pack of Glen. You could actually get some really good Glencairns, I think, at like Goodwill. Like for real. Like they got a bunch of like old glass and shit. Oh. A 2-month streak, LadyFrost.
I don't know why it keeps getting.
I am the love of your life, and I got a 2-month streak. Jesus Christ.
I'd be happy to subscribe at all.
I am the father of your children, and I got a 2-month streak out of you. Like, hold on. So, Oscar and Spagooter have been subscribed for like 4 years. I don't even have you for 2.
Well, technically, it says you've subscribed for 23 months, currently on a 2-month streak. So I don't know how that works.
Am I a cuck? Well, okay. So today, I think it was in the early afternoon. Some people were tracking aircraft radar, and they caught a NATO aircraft, two NATO aircraft barrages. They were in a 2-ship formation, following something that didn't show up on radar, and special forces air vehicles, the Osprey, multiple were seen going into New Jersey. So something's going on, and those drones are not showing up on FAA software. So he said, look, bro, damn, government spying on us with drones, we getting tired. There's something else going on. I don't know if it's spying. I need to get me a 45-70 rifle. Yeah, will TikTok kick me off if I say anything else? Spagooter said, don't need drones to spy on us. They got our OnlyFans accounts. Yeah, dude, that's true. Oh, man, only fossils for me. Spagooter said, I said it before, I'll say it again. Homeboy banged a Martian. Dude, LadyFrost, if they are aliens, I'm fucking a Martian. I'm letting you know. I'm doing it. Oh, shit. Can I say that on TikTok? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, like some of the younger guys at work were like, hey, how come you don't work as much overtime? I was like, hey, how come you haven't fucking knocked up a chick yet? Shut the fuck up. God damn it. Oh shit, I can't say that on TikTok. Oh well, I'm a Grand Reserve member at Total Wine. That makes me better than you. Well, so every year, Total Wine has, well, no, it's actually like usually 2 to 4 times a year they do a huge bourbon drop for like rare whiskeys. And if you're a Grand Reserve member, meaning you've spent over, I think this year is $2,000, but it's usually $2,500. If you spent over $2,000 at Total Wine within a year, you get Grand Reserve for a year. So like every single like rare whiskeys, you'll get a chance to get them before the public. And sometimes the public just won't get an option to get them. Well, they have a drop, and they invite all the Grand Reserve members in the local area to come by and you know, choose quite a few rare bottles that they can leave with until they're all gone. The problem is the best bottles, there's barely any. So the one I really wanted was a Russell Reserve 15. There were only 17. And I was already getting reports while I was at work that people from Oklahoma were driving in and already lining up 24 hours before the drop. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna fucking make it. Like, I heard the first group was 8 dudes. So if you guys remember, I was streaming, and then I said I had to go to this thing. I did not sleep afterwards, all right? I went downstairs, I got ready, I got my winter clothes because it was freezing weather. It was freezing rain, so Got really big umbrella, one that could cover like 3 people if needed. Got my lawn chairs that I would take to the Cowboys games, the fold-out chairs. I got a thing of whiskey. It's like in a gun pelican case, but instead of like a fold-out for a gun or a molding for a gun, it's a molding for whiskey and tasting like glasses. So got that, and you know, LadyFrost made some breakfast burritos, and then Spagooter drove over, and then I got us some monsters, and we left at 2 a.m. We got there at 2:30 in the morning. We were number 65 and 66, so there were already 60 something people. And the top 2 bottles I wanted were a Russell's Reserve 15 and an Old Fitzgerald 10. Well, I quickly realized we weren't going to be able to get it. So then I was like, you know, I can get a Weller CYPB. That's Craft Your Perfect Bourbon. It's a limited edition, resells for 600. Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm going to get that. Well, I guess in line, a bunch of dudes were like hyping everyone up about CYPB. So I ended up getting a Russell's Reserve 15, spoiler alert.